Big worry for Tinubu, Atiku, and P2B. The next president has already been chosen. See who he is. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post our juicy news update. Please click on the notification bell. The founder and general superintendent of Deeper Christian Life Ministry, Pastor William Farisha Kumayi, has said on Wednesday that God has already chosen the next president of Nigeria. However, in his opinion, Mr. Chris Emejuru, a politician residing in the United States of America, claimed that P2B, the presidential candidate of the opposition Labour Party, stands out among the field of candidates vying for the esteemed office of president in the 2023 election. Meanwhile, Dr. P2B, the presidential candidate for the Labour Party in Nigeria's impending 2023 election, is confident that the issues will push voters away from the APC and PDP and towards him. Nigeria's president has already been determined, Pastor Kumayi. Pastor William Folorunsho Kumayi, the founder and general superintendent of the Deeper Christian Life Ministry, claimed on Wednesday that God has predetermined the next Nigerian president, as reported by the leadership. Nothing according to Kumayi would alter God's plan for the nation in 2023, as he pointed out that everything in the universe is under his authority. Prior to the Global Crusade for Kumayi, or GCK, which is set to begin in Ondo Town on Thursday, the cleric paid homage to the Osemowe of Ondo, Oba Victor Adesimbo Kiladejo, at the palace and expressed his faith that God will grant the request of conscientious people who have been praying for President Buhari's replacement. Kumayi said, and I quote, "As to next year, 2023, about the election, everything is in the hand of God. I want to tell you that no pin drops anywhere in the world without God's knowledge, and nobody goes ahead without God's control. He controls everything that happens in the world. Will there be an election or will there not be an election? Who will come out as the president of our country and who will come out as the governor of each of the states is known unto God." Additionally, in the governor's office, Oluwarotimi Akeredolu praised Kumayi for his zeal in sharing the gospel of Christ and declared his visit to the state has brought good news. Kumayi's abilities as a former professor turned gospel preacher were praised by Akeredolu, who also accepted an invitation to attend the crusade with some of his cabinet members. Who is best suited to be Nigeria's president in 2023 and why? Chris Emejuru, USA base. According to Mr. Chris Emejuru, a politician residing in the United States of America, USA, the P2B, the presidential candidate of the opposition party, stands out among the field of candidates vying for the esteemed office of president in the 2023 election. He claimed that Obi is sincere in his desire to address the many problems facing the nation while speaking to reporters via Zoom yesterday from his camp in the USA. Youngness and energy were also mentioned by Emejuru, the managing partner for America at Lowest Management Consulting, as advantages Obi has over his main competitors in the mode of the People Democratic Party and the current APC presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar and Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Obi has the main competitors in the mode of the PDP and the current APC presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar and Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. My ideal candidate is someone who is ethical, someone who has common sense, and someone who truly, genuinely cares about the masses. A candidate who does not judge based on what part of the country you're from and whose interest is to unite and not divide, he said. Someone who wants to bring an end to police brutality, an end to bad governance, and an end to poverty. I believe the candidate who, although not perfect, comes close to this idea is P2B. Continuing, he noted, age of a presidential candidate does not matter, Age of a presidential candidate does not matter as much as how competent you are. You can look at Nelson Mandela, for example. However, in Nigeria, the youth have been neglected for so long, especially in politics. So as to have a young president who brings energy, compassion, intellect, and other leadership qualities is a welcome development. He expressed dissatisfaction with the performance of President Muhammadu Buhari administration and urged the electorate to support the presidential candidates of their choice without letting primal emotions influence them. He added, "My advice for Nigerians as the political campaign commences is to remember your choice. Remember who it is that has your interest at heart. Someone who has character. Someone who cares about creating a better life for you and your family. Someone who cares about creating a better life for you and your family, someone who cares about every Nigerian citizen and wants to create more jobs and tackle insecurity. Do not be swayed by political jingles and adverts. Vote for your conscience. This is your future. This is your life. Make the right decision." Peter B believed that Nigerians want either APC or PDP to lead the nation in 2023. According to PM News, Dr. Peter Obi, the presidential candidate for the Labour Party in Nigeria in pending 2023 election, is confident that the nation issues will push voters away from the APC and PDP and towards him. The 61-year-old Atiku Abubakar, running mate in 2019, is the former governor of Anambra State who is fervently seeking the presidency. His fans have started the obedient movement, as they like to refer to themselves. Obi stated in a Reuters interview that he intends to use Nigerian frustration with the status system to fuel his third-party presidential campaign. "The system we have operated over the years, it has brought us to where we are," Obi said. Many of Obi's supporters were also active in the 2020 anti-police brutality demonstrations that culminated in security forces opening fire on unarmed protesters, making them more eager to remove elder leaders. In 2019, the majority of voters were under 34, making up 84% of the 10.49 million newly registered voters. According to Obi, people in the country 26 to 34, on the verge of 26 to 34, would show religious, ethnic, and tribal allegiances, which surely aid the major parties in winning elections. What is important is that people trust. It is simple. You may not like me, but what I'm coming here to do will be different. He and Atiku were questioned during the 2019 campaign about the histories of corruption. What is important is that people trust. It is simple. You may not like me, but I'm coming here to do be different. He and Atiku were questioned during the 2019 campaign about their histories of corruption and investing public money in private companies, some of which they own shares in while in office. Assets he controlled were revealed in the Pandora paper leaks. Both individuals rejected any glimpse of graft, and Obi claimed that the Pandora papers accounts were a part of proper wealth management. Okay, this was before the elections. I don't know why they're digging it up now. So I don't know if it is to spite, both parties. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time,